Good evening, everyone. I'm Nicole Menner. Welcome back to Fox 23 News. Not one, but two Mississippi teams spent the weekend winning their conference championships. And we start close to home with Southern Miss. The Golden Eagles fighting for the title as they faced Florida Atlantic. And they came out hungry. First inning, things are scoreless. And Matt Wallner would put one over the wall, giving his team the early 2-0 lead. And that was just the start for the Golden Eagles. Second inning, and Bryant Bowen at the plate, and he decides to send one deep as well. That ball lands just next to the foul pole. The Golden Eagles up 4-0. So 2 innings and two-run home runs. Not too shabby. And Southern Miss would go on to win things 12-3 to capture the Conference USA title. The most runs scored in a final since 2007. Next up, they head to Fayetteville for the NCAA tournament, where they were awarded the number 2 seed. They'll face Dallas Baptist this coming Friday. And the Ole Miss baseball team taking on LSU, looking for their 3rd tournament title. The Tigers struck first, but the Rebels answering back. Ryan Rollison getting out of a bases-loaded jam. Ole Miss exploding in the 7th inning with 4 runs. Nick Fortes kicked off things with a single. He'd come around to score a little later on, becoming the 3rd player in SEC championship history to record 4 or more hits. And the icing on top of the cake, Tim Rowe crushes one to center field with a man on, and see you later. The Rebels up 7-1, and that's all she wrote. Ole Miss will head home with the SEC championship title. The Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series in Charlotte for the Coca-Cola 600 yesterday. A little excitement early on in the opening stage. Kevin Harvick off to the hottest start in Cup Series history, but he has something break and his day ends in the outside wall with a last place finish. But the night truly belonged to Kyle Busch, doing things you're not supposed to be doing out there on the track. He led all but 23 of the 400 laps, sweeping away all 4 stages for his 4th win of the season and his very first at Charlotte.
We've been talking about it here in this room for a few years now, and we've come oh so close a few times, but was able to finally close the deal out tonight. So feels so good to win here in Charlotte. It's everybody's backyard, they always say, and we live just down the road.
It all came down to last night in the Eastern Conference Finals. The Boston Celtics hosting the Cleveland Cavaliers in Game 7, looking to defend their perfect 10-0 record on their home court during playoffs. So let's head out to the Garden and see if the C's could do it. Kevin Love out, so Jeff Green starting in his place. He made a big impact in this one, grabbing the loose ball, going the distance for the finger roll and foul. Things tied at 13 after the play. Green added 19 points. At halftime, the Celtics up 4, but the Cavs crawling back in front. LeBron James out there sinking the wide open 3. Now, if there's one thing Celtics fans will actually want to remember from this night, it was that. Jason Tatum laying it down on LeBron James, staring him down to top it off. But the Cavaliers would pull away late in the 4th in what was a very low-scoring game. Cleveland will head to the finals with a score of 87-79. The Celtics 7 for 39 from 3-point range in the game. You're not going to make it to the finals shooting like that.
Nope. I know you weren't happy to watch that. Yeah.
They're young. They panicked. Next year, we'll have Kyrie back. We'll have Gordon Hayward back. Mark's making a face that he's not so sure.
Hey, listen, you will.
No. I just love Al Horford so much that I was.
Al Horford, Jason Tatum got things done last night.
Yeah, you feel for them.
No one else did. And
by the way, Kyrie leaves Cleveland to go to Boston to be the man, and both teams make it to the finals in the Eastern Conference without him.
Well, with Kyrie, I guarantee you they would have made it to the finals.
Yeah, it would have been a lot better.
We'll see next year.
Okay.